All right. Definitely took longer than it should have, but I'm ready. The show is on. I'll wait to see if my mic is actually on this time. Looks as if it is on. All right. Thank you. We're kicking off with the Pure Championship tonight. Should be fun.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
India won a triple threat match to earn her spot in this matchup. We're live from Japan here, Tokyo, Japan, as we made a return after a few episodes or so. Last time we were here, we main evented the show with a massive 6-woman tag match, and it was a game-changing moment there. But tonight we have almost every single title in Vpw on the line, minus the tag, women's tag, and intercontinental. And also, forgot about that, but the newly introduced 6-man tag titles. I don't need to go to bed, Christy. I've been asleep all day. What I do need is one of these delicious Mountain Dew Baja Blasts. Skybound Kid took the title off of Louise Bates, who recently picked up a win against Jaylee Kai. So she's definitely climbing back up the ranks, hopefully faster than she did before. There's the Pure Championship with the Future Foundation logo on it.
Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Irresistible Force. Introducing the champion from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Pure Wrestling Champion, Kid.
Skybound Kid, this will be her first defense. If she's successful, she does guarantee a rematch. But her track record in VPW isn't as great as you would think for someone who holds a championship currently. Front face lock by India. Shoves her off. Big pendulum backbreaker there. Sending at the end of the corner is now Skybound Kid. Body slam, no. India goes up and over, kicks to the back of the leg. Boot to the gut. Big takedown with that clothesline. shoves her to the ropes. Follows up. Look at that Dragon Rana. I love the atmosphere here tonight in Tokyo, Japan, and VPW's kind of home away from home in a way. Some of our biggest events have happened here in Tokyo, Japan. Kingdom 3, oh no, not 3, sorry, 2. Kingdom 2 took place in Tokyo, Japan. As well as, like I said, a couple of episodes ago or so, we had that big episode in Japan. A smaller venue, but nonetheless, India with that leg sweep to get away from whatever belly-to-belly suplex maybe. That sends her to the outside. Remember, 30-minute time. Whoa, what the hell? Remember, there's a 30-minute timer on the clock, and we also have 20 count on the outside. This match will have a winner one way or the other, but there's always the possibility of a time limit draw or a count out. Which would be bad for India, of course, because she wants to win the title. You get a count out, you don't win. You get a time limit draw, you don't win. That chin lock applied by Skybound Kid. Last time we were in Japan, Skybound Kid was defeated in her debut. So it's only going to tell to see how she reacts this time around. As she gets out of the way of that back elbow. But India sends her back into the corner again and is going to miss a second time. And a big clothesline. India 2-1. Skybound Kid 3-3. Her wins came in that massive, I keep saying massive, missing that back elbow every single time now. Oh, reversal. Skybound Kid, like I was trying to say, won the shot for the title in a big six-pack challenge, all-out war on the pre-show of Wrestle Wars. Taking out pretty much every other competitor from that championship tournament, which she was also a part of. Uh-oh. Sweeps the leg. Face buster. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, no. India's feeling something is no. Skybound Kid sends her face first into that buckle. Oh, wrist lock. Oh, chest slap. Springing up to the top. Look at the athleticism. Oh, and we know exactly what we're about to see here. But I don't know if she has the distance. She hits it. 1, 2, 3. Skybound Kid successful in her first defense. I don't think we're going to get a shot of that double rotation moonsault. But there you have it, Skybound Kid successful.
Pure Wrestling Champion, Kid.
Our next match is a unique one, to say the least. But it's going to be messy. or it should be messy. What we have up next is a knockout only, no mat death match. Fuck. The X Division title on the
The
line.
following
In a very
contest
unique
is
matchup.
an Extreme Rules match and is for the Extreme Dragon Championship.
Oh my God! I can already see them from the camera angle here. Jacob Wells. He spoke to the ring crew, as he stated a few days ago. He had a few tricks up his sleeve for this matchup, and we saw a glimpse of them. But I don't know why he would want to relive what that pile gave to him on that last episode of Legacy he was on. What the? There was another pile there. What the hell is that? It looks like a pile of shards of glass. Ethan Walker throwing the title over his shoulder, ready to defend it at all costs. Taking that title off of FD3, looking to keep the title as he faces Jacob Wells in this apparently no mat Lego death match with a pile of glass. It looked like glass. You can't really see it because of the reflection, which kind of makes me think it is glass, but I can't really see it.
Introducing the challenger from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 239 pounds, Jacob Wells.
Someone just said behind me, I heard them, even with my
the
headset on, I heard them say that Wells is
from Blackpool,
confirmed to be
England,
crazy.
weighing in at 243 pounds, he is the Extreme Dragon Champion, the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
To say that we're only just now finding out that Jacob Wells is a crazy man is surprising to me. That is a pile. That is a pile of glass. That is a pile of glass shards on the hardwood there. Oh, Jacob Wells. Oh, German suplex on the exposed wood. And another. Just dropping him. And there's no padding. There's no mat, no nothing. There is just straight. Oh my God, he slid straight through the Legos. Back elbow by Wells. Oh, crucifix bomb on the glass. Jesus Christ. Those are a little bit more reflective than normal glass shards. I think Wells might have broken a mirror and had someone dump it in the ring. Kick straight to the face. Remember, this is knockout only. So the only way to win this is to knock out your opponent, and Jacob Wells is looking to do exactly that. Snake eyes on the buckle. Maybe trying to choke the life out of Ethan Walker. Ethan charging, drop kicks him down. What is he thinking as he goes to the outside, going under the ring for something now. Grabbing that baseball bat. Oh, so goes to swing it, but Wells gets a hold. Oh, big forearm. Wells smashing his face on the apron now. Big suplex on the floor, which at this point is probably the safest place to land. Got big clothesline on the floor. Now it is possible to win this knockout only match on the outside. The referee's discretion, of course, but apparently there was some testing done, and the referee decided that that is the way that this match could be finished, is on the outside as well. Wells raking at the eyes on the floor. Tries to lift him, but no. Ethan with a punch and another, and an overhand chop followed by that forearm. The flurry of offense to try to, just get Wells out of his game there. Another backbreaker, this time on the floor. Reverses. Oh, big jab. Really trying to use those stairs to his advantage, but no, Walker not allowing it for a second time. Missing wildly with those first strikes. Oh, back elbow, and now Walker busted open. Walker bleeding from the forehead from that back elbow. And now, oh no! Dragon suplex on the exposed wood! And another. Ducks under. Power slam. Pile driver. Now Ethan again going to the outside. He's got some time to grab what he wants while Wells is recovering. Apparently not from. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. I guess he doesn't want the kendo stick. Oh! Oh, he wants the kendo stick. He was baiting him in. Back in the ring, rolling over the shards of what appeared to be a mirror. Kendo stick attempt to the back. No, Wells gets a hold of it. straight to the back, and he lands on that pile of Legos, and Wells, he knows that he can do as much damage as he needs to in the ring with what he's got. Power bottom of the Legos! Oh my God! Not even giving him time to react to his back being slammed on those Legos by slamming his head into the Legos. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my God, his hand. Oh my God, his hand. What more can we see here? Oh, steel chair. Oh my God. Oh, but Wells shoves him off. Back up. Back body drop on the wood. Thinking to hit. Now that's what I call music, but he's not done. Trying his best to knock the lights out of Ethan Walker by any means necessary, trying to literally smash his head into wood to knock him out, and it's not working so far. Oh my God. What is he gonna do now? Oh, if he can't knock him out, he's gonna break his leg. Choke him. I don't know what to say here. Wells is firing himself up here. Oh, reversal by Walker. Oh, back elbow from Wells. Oh, the flurry of European uppercuts. We've seen it countless times. Please do steal the Legos. We don't need them anymore. Wells off the ropes with a drop kick. Power bottom. Barely gets the Legos. Well, not the Legos, the glass there. Now that's what I call music again, and it's not enough. Arm drag by Ethan. Ethan grabs him. What is he gonna do? Whatever he's gonna do, he's got to do a lot of it. Face first in the buckle, over and over and over. Oh, Wells collapses on that steel chair. Oh, hip toss. Knee to the face. Ethan Walker has been persistent with these weapons, but Wells consistently going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! He hit Wells with the ladder. Using a ladder as a weapon in this match was not something I'd expect. I expected the glass and the Legos to come into effect, but I was not at all expecting the ladder to come into effect. Oh, he caught him! He went for that kick again, but this time Wells caught him. Power bottom! No. Ethan, back body drop on the chair. Just kicking him in the stomach and a big forearm. the outside as now Wells follows. A remix on the floor. Liger bomb on the floor now as Wells is in trouble. But Wells stopping that body slam on the floor. Kick to the gut. Like I said, guys, they can win this match on the outside. Wells, face first on the side of the ring. Taking a breather. He should have. It's a good thing he did that. Well, still not busted open. But, back over the gut. Oh, no. Cradle. Pile driver, and it's still not over. The referee's not calling it. The resilience of these two. Shoving him off again. To it anymore. Straight punch to the side of the head. Double underhook. Pile driver again. It's not over. Doesn't know what to do, but he's... Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Jack Napier. Hey, I know that name. Wells picks him up. Tombstone, no. Scorpion death drop by Walker. Oh, here we go. He hits the kick, and the ref is still not calling it. Oh, wait a minute. Dropping the knees into that hardwood. Oh, no, 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 no! Back body drop into the glass! European uppercut. Overhand chop. Into the corner with the clothesline again. Ethan's calling for the finish. He says this is over. This is Xbox. Ethan Walker, the Punisher, putting a lot into this matchup. Not in the glass. Not in the glass. Oh, the hand just stomped into the glass, but wait a minute. Shoulder block by Wells. He's got the chair. Oh my God. Oh, almost threw that at the crowd. Oh, the kick to the back was nothing. Big forearm by Walker. Deadlifting. Power bomb. Oh my God. Wait a minute, now Wells is thinking, oh, he's got the baseball bat. Oh my God. He likes to use the weapons, but I think he likes to use his hands a little bit more. Cravat swinging into that neck breaker. Ethan getting back up to his feet. Big forearm smash. But Wells shoving him off. Oh, back elbow. Oh no, headlock driver! It's still not, the ref is still not calling it. What is left to do? as Wells gets in, and Ethan made a big mistake. Oh my God. The splinters that they're probably going to have in their body from this wood. Oh, he went for the now that's what I call music again. But this time Ethan pump handle into the face buster, and it's still not over. Oh, Walker straight back up. Double shoulder block. Walker, oh, caught him on the blood pouring from his face. Look at that. Oh, suplex onto the rope. Yelling at the fans, telling them to basically make him stop. Oh my God, chainsaw. Drops to the back. Big forearm again. Like I said, Wells still yet to be cut open in the face at least. He might be cut under that shirt. We can't really see. Big punch to the face. Ethan from the top. Big cross body. Forearm. But an arm drag to the floor from Wells. Apparently that chair was under Jacob Wells when he lit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Grabbing at the nose. Oh my, shoving his face down onto the steps. Maybe an eye for an eye there. Oh, my God. Wait a second. Wells pulling him to the ring. Another face into the apron. Oh, Ethan straight back up. Oh, forearm, and now Wells showing some color. Powerbomb, Wells gushing from the hairline on. Oh my God, that's a lot of blood from both of these men already. It's not from the Joker movie. Wells gets kicked in the gut. Another butterfly pile driver. Could this one be it? It's over. Ethan Walker, after a hard-fought match. Look at them. That's a power bottom into the Legos. Another one very close to the glass. Hip toss. Knee to the face. Another power bottom. There's one. That's the move that won the match, but not in that specific instance.
Here is your winner, and still Extreme Dragon Champion, the Punisher, Ethan Walker.
Ethan Walker, still your X Division champion. But at what cost? A piece of both of these men were lost in the ring tonight, and maybe a few pieces, judging by the amount of blood on the faces even of Ethan Walker there. But we're going to take a few seconds longer to get the next match running so we can simulate the idea that they're cleaning up the mess that was just made. And to answer the question, Arthur Fleck is the one from Joker. Jack Napier is the one from Batman 89. What the? Why are you a manager? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Jack Nicholson played Jack Napier in Batman 89. Alright, here we go. Let's just hope the ring crew did more than just sweep the Legos and glass and blood away from the ring, and hopefully they completely cleaned it over the few seconds that we were waiting there. As FD3 makes his way to the ring now. All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 208 pounds, FDZ.
FD3, former X Division champion, lost it to the guy who just won the last match, so he's got a big match to follow up, and I think with his history, I think he could do it. Putting on incredible matches with Roy Pierce and Joe Blade in just his first few weeks in the company. Oof. I forgot to do the group chat message, so I gotta do that. This will probably end up being one of the longest episodes of Legacy that we've ever done, just based off the fact that that death match had no time limit. Jay Charleston hasn't been seen since taking that loss to, I believe, someone on Dark. Let me check.
And his opponent from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at
I'm pretty sure he lost to Kenji,
267 pounds, JC.
I can't remember who won on Dark, but either way, his last appearance on Legacy was man, I really wish I would number these things on Twitter instead of just on the videos. His last appearance on Legacy was back in May. Since his appearance on Dark, he's grown a full head of hair. So congrats to him for having such incredible genes to make it to where he can grow a full head of hair and that quickly. But he's got a big match ahead of him. FD3 walks straight into the fight. Big clothesline by him. Shoulder tackle by John as he bakes him straight back up. Back and forth with these strikes. It's so weird now after that long death match to see what the ring mat actually looks like. FD3 gets the grapple. He's trying to work into a position where he can get a good move off, but he couldn't. So he let go, and Jay takes advantage of it. The clothesline in the corner. FD3 and Vpw is no stranger to height and size differences in matches. I mean, every single match he has, except for one, or has had, I should say, except for one, he's been extremely under, I don't know what to say. I'm blanked as soon as I started saying outsized? I don't know. He's been extremely outsized. That sounds right. Big drop kick. Now grabbing a hold of the waist, trying to like discombobulate as he puts him in that crossface and smashes his face down to the mat. Oh, kick to the chest. Picking him up now. Ooh, nice knee drop. And a sling blade as FD3 picks him up again. He's got a little bit of a momentum here that could possibly pull him through this matchup, as a drop kick to the side of the head helps him there as well. A little bit of a misfire. Jay shoves him off as he got that drop of the leg. Oh my God, look at those quick jabs. Back and forth in a forearm. Big European uppercut to follow that. Into the corner. Oh, Breath of the Wild, here it comes. And he hits it. Get up. Grabs the arm. Extremely close to that rope. He locks in Rose's Thorn, but it's too close to the rope. A very unfortunate trend with FD3 here in Vpw is he keeps going for those submissions extremely close to the ropes. Cover, only getting a 1 count there. Clothesline. And another one. Ducks under. Nice backbreaker. Look at as Jay, using his size to really overpower FD3 to just do the top mount and just strike the face as much as he could. Oh, look at this. Oh, knees to the back of the head, and now a punch to the face. FD3, boot to the gut, off the ropes, he's running. Face full of mat. Oh, look at Rings of Saturn. He's got it locked in. Nowhere to go. Jay needs to break out, and he's rolling. He hits the elbows, and he's able to get out of this hold. European uppercut this time, punch to the back, kick to the gut. Misses the European uppercut again, another punch. Oh no. Oh, FD3 reverses with a big clothesline. Ducks under, jawbreaker on the knee. Now sends him in the bucket, maybe thinking Breath of the Wild again. Oh, what is this? Oh, drops him on that top rope. Off the ropes. Oh, big knee to the face. Sends him off. Big arm drag. Sending him all the way through, but mistakes were made as he immediately went for a breather, not realizing Jay got straight back up from that arm drag. Oh my God. Oh my God, he was so close. FD3 barely made it away from that powerbomb. He was going to go to the floor. Swinging neck breaker. Oh, to Super Dragon with the curb stomp. And Jay's busted open from it. Going for that crossface again, not allowing it. Cross body. Oh my God. Some of those fists were just striking him straight in the chin. That half crossface, whatever it's called. Jay's getting out of the ring for some reason. Oh, he's frustrated. Oh my God, the knee to the face. And now FD3 is busted open. 1, 2, kick out at 2. These two are bleeding easier than Wells and Ethan did. So that's a surprise. Jay waiting. Oh, the guillotine choke. Referee in no position to see the hold. Releasing it. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, I guess he choked him out and wanted the pinfall. Definitely interesting how that one worked. I wasn't expecting that kind of.
Here is your winner, JC.
But now we move on to our next matchup. As we see Ollie Page versus Bad Amy. Last time we were in Japan, these two were on the same team just before Wrestle Wars, so we'll see how they react in a singles match against each other. Jam-packed arena here, or not jam-packed because that would mean there wasn't any space. But you know, we're a packed house as much as we're legally allowed to.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, Ollie Page.
Page currently sitting at a record of 2-2 in singles competition. Was not successful, clearly, in that Wrestle Wars chamber match. However, in tag team related action, she does have one win. As like I said, she was on the winning team with Bad Amy on the last episode of Legacy from Japan. Of course, later tonight, two of the opponents that they faced will be going head-to-head as yet another two teammates go against each other. But this time, Kiko Kishimoto versus Christy Redding for the Women's Championship. Oh my God, the lights went out. Is it Malachi Black? Sorry, I had to. The name popped up and I had to do it. I'm sorry. Bad Amy making her way to the ring. Well, that's a nice shot right there. Her with the arms out and the lights in the background. That was really nice looking.
And her opponent, from Area 51, the Warrior Princess, Bad Amy.
Amy has had 2 title opportunities, like 2 separate women's title matches, one against Ashley Rain in a one-on-one at Kingdom, and then the other being at Wrestle Wars, where she was also unsuccessful in that attempt. But she's 3-3. At one point in time, she was the only person on the women's roster besides Ashley Rain with an undefeated streak. But now that is no longer her. Currently, the only person on the women's roster that has an undefeated streak is Kiko Kishimoto, 5-0. There are people with 1 or 2 wins, but that's not a streak. It's not a streak until you get 3 or more, in my opinion. All right, collar and elbow as the wrist lock is applied. Now hammer lock behind the back. Paige sends her forward. Goes for the waist lock, but nope. Amy with the back elbow. Forearm to the back, now went for that overhand punch. Sends her into the corner though. Oh, big clothesline attempted off the cartwheel, the handspring, and a big stomp to the chest. As now Amy goes for that shoulder, but gets caught with a forearm. Nice face buster. Now flips her over. Going after that arm, but gets caught with an arm drag. Oh, kicked her leg out from under her. Runs to the rope. Drops the leg. Off the ropes again. And another leg drop. Follows after, back elbow by Paige. Forearm strike and another one. Ducks under, up on the shoulder. Oh, nice neck breaker. 1. That gory neck breaker has been very useful to another person on the roster. She hits it a second time. Goes to the top rope. What is this gonna be? Big moonsault, but the knees are up. Reversal punch to the head. Setting the buckle now. Sets her on the top rope. Oh, backdrop off the top. Amy might be in a bad way as Paige seems to found her stride. No. Irish whip. Double stomp again. European uppercut. Another forearm. Oh, look at this. Straight into the armbar. Oh my God. Straight punches to the face. Oh, misses the bicycle. Inverted crush. Sit out 1. Nice jawbreaker from Amy. Drag. Hip toss. Cartwheel over into a knee to the face. Don't forget the next 2 matches on the card. Christy versus Kiko and Ace versus Amber. Both the women's and the world titles are on the line in our main event and co-main event. Getting the arm in a hammerlock overhead as Amy fighting out of it. As we're up on the shoulders. GTS following up with a kick to the face. All straight to the corner. Claymore, no. X Factor. Referee getting a little too close there on some of those mat slaps. Goes for that clothesline, but Amy gets the elbow, but a kick to the back of the leg, stopping her, ducks onto that clothesline attempt. And continuing the attack on the leg. Inverted crush again! Page. Arm wringer. Oh, STO. Amy with a kick out. No, European uppercut. And the knee to the face. It's over. 1. No, only a 1 count. Right here from the corner. 1, 2. Page kicks out at 2. That was so close to the corner that you'd almost think she didn't get enough power, enough of a running start to get the power into that knee stroke. Clothesline in the buckle. Ducks under. Big clothesline off the ropes. Gonna try for the Claymore a second time. Maybe this time she'll hit it. This time, she definitely hit it. 1, 2, kick out by Paige. Referee not in the right position as Amy had to shove the ref out of the way so she could get in position, and the ref keeps walking in between. He's gonna get hit. Knee to the face. Rolls her over. Blatantly a rope break here, Rev. Paige kicks out nonetheless, even though that was a clear rope break. The referee out of position. Oh no. Amy spitting blood into the air. That's her. Oh, brain buster. Welcome to Chicago, motherfucker. No, Hurricanrana. Boot to the gut. Oh, look at this. Rolling on prettier. One, two, kick out at 2. Willing to give this one up. Double axe handle and another one. Big shoulder. Following up with the back elbow. Fargo. She was expecting some more time to get ready for that signature move. Michinoku driver. Covering. 1, 2, 3. It's over off the Michinoku driver. Next up,
here is your winner,
we have
Ali
a very,
Page.
very big matchup. We have potentially one of the biggest women's matches in VPW history, to say the least about it. I don't think we've had any other female competitor show up and have such a winning streak and show so much dominance. I don't think Christy Redding is prepared for what she's about to get into. I'll go with the second attire because it says Sonic Mania. Wait. I hope I put your name on the title. I'm pretty sure I did, but I really hope I did. Because that would be embarrassing if I forgot to change the names out. Kiko Kishimoto.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Women's Championship.
Look at the ovation for Kiko Kishimoto. You can see all the fans here, all on their feet. She makes her way to the ring. I want to just list off the fact that she's 5-0. Her current ranking is #1 with 17 points. Closest second is Kate Whitaker with 9. Christy, on the other hand, as champion, has 12. But we're talking of the people that do not currently hold a championship. Kiko has 17 points. That's more than anyone, no matter the division. Christy Redding, on the other hand, her record 2-3, and like I said, 12 points overall. She won the championship in that all the Wrestle Wars Chamber match. Well, if the name was on the title, it's going to be very hard to see it because of the way it looks. Either way, Christy has one hell of a fight ahead of her right now. But we've seen Christy Redding with her back against the wall. We've seen how she responds to that kind of fight or flight instinct. We saw how she reacted when she had one opportunity to get that final spot in the chamber match against Ali Page, and she managed to do so. So I do believe she has every capability of getting there. It's a matter of if Kiko Kishimoto will let her. I did put your name on it, yes.
Introducing the challenger from Kyoto, Japan, Kiko.
The ovation for Kiko as she makes her return to Japan.
Introducing the champion from Kansas City, Missouri. She is the World Women's Champion, Christy.
And unfortunately for Christy, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. As she takes one last look at the title before the match begins. Kiko staring through the referee straight at Christy Redding. Boot to the gut from Christy. Catches the leg, sweeps it, rolls her over, into an ankle lock. Christy sends her into the ropes. Oh, stopping in her tracks to catch her with a DDT. Now sends her face first into the buckle. Oh, misses the knees as Christy continues to fight back. She's got to stay in this matchup. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the bounce and the fold of Christy Redding on the ropes there. Kiko, we've been saying it and we've heard it from the last week or so now. Kiko doesn't just fight people in these matches. When there is something as big as a title on the line, she doesn't fight, she kills. And that was just one hint of what she can do. And she's going to continue showing what she can do as she picks Christy up off the mat. Christy stops the suplex, does one of her own. Off the rope. Big knee to the face. Now the neck crank as she looks to do some damage to the neck of Christy Redding. Goes for a cover, hook in the leg, one. Into the buckle now as Christy gets sent over. No! Oh, driving her face first into that middle buckle. Shining Wizard is now Christy going to the top rope. This may not be a good idea. Slightly at an angle, Hurricanrana from the top. Stopping on the elbow. Really trying everything she can here. Yes. Kiko with a big suplex. But Christy, jawbreaker. And another Hurricanrana. Doing everything she possibly can to keep Kiko away from getting any offense in. one, and Kiko saying as if and kicking out of that one. Oh, Jesus. Taking out the knee. Wrist control. Oh, snaps the arm. Kiko has gone through anyone and everyone to get to this title match. Christy has gone through a lot to get the title in the first place. His stomach is now front face lock. Oh, reversal. Oh, big roundhouse kick. Knee breaker. Christy's still not done. Has her up on the shoulders. Oh, reversal by Christy. Inverted DDT. Now Redding sends her into the buckle. What is she thinking? Oh, cannonball. Cover. One. Only a one count. Grabs a hold of her. Crossroads. One, two. Kick out by Kishimoto. Goes for the leg sweep again, but Christy catches her leg, sweeps her into a Boston Crab. Able to break it and get the ropes at the same time. What is she thinking? Send her to the outside. Go to the top rope. Big fist drop to the floor, and she misses it. She may have tweaked her knee on the way down. It would not surprise me one bit if that's what happened there. Christy telling her to get back in the ring, and she does so, catching her with a German suplex as soon as she gets in. We've seen Kiko go to the top before, and we know what usually happens when she does so. Awaiting as she gets to her feet. There's the Savant. Immediately gets some distance between them as she's going to get a running start. Big knee to the face. Didn't get all of it, but she may have gotten enough. Oh no, Dragon Sleeper! Oh, Christy immediately realizing the danger and getting out of that hold, but Kiko immediately at it with some clotheslines. Super kick. What? Kiko just won off of a super kick at the end of a comeback. Interesting. Christy Redding fought for her life.
And new World
I don't think
Women's
Kiko spared her that. Kiko Kishimoto, your new and most dominant women's champion. Winning the title, and as of right now, the only person to be crowned new champion tonight. Six and 0. Main event time now as we move on from the death of Christy Redding. Oops. I wasn't expecting that exact ending. I was expecting more of a, you know, kill confirmed kind of ending.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
Ringside doctors have informed me that Christy Redding was knocked out after the super kick, which is the only reason why that pin worked so effectively. Ace Reeves being flacked by the Avenged yet again. As he has probably the biggest singles match in his career here tonight. Will Avenged be a difference maker in this matchup again? Time can only tell. Also, another slight update on the Christy Redding situation. She has not woken up yet. Ace Reeves going into this matchup, he doesn't, just like many of other competitors I've talked about tonight, he doesn't have the best track record with wins and losses, but lately he's gotten those wins back. He was on a bad losing streak before, but now he's 4-4, and with the rankings, like his current ranking is he's got 15 points. The only person in that title division that has this anywhere near is Roy Pierce, and Roy Pierce is nowhere to be seen, to say at the least on that one. All right, now that we can look past all the other stuff that's happened on the show so far, we need to talk about, you know, Amber Reed, two-time VPW champion. This is her, I believe, her first defense of the title since winning it back. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's her first defense since winning it back at Kingdom. Or not Kingdom, sorry, Wrestle Wars. Going up against Ace Reeves, who, like I said, he's had title matches before. He's held a title before. As much as every single time someone comes out, as much as I talk about their title history.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 203 pounds, Ace Reeves.
Like I was saying, as much as I talk about title history when people are coming out, I do it so that people, damn it.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 180 pounds, he is the world champion, Ace Amber Reed.
Like I was saying, I do it so that people understand that there is a history with every single person that comes in the doors of VPW. I want the history, the past of these wrestlers to be, you know, embraced. Ace Reeves was a different man last year around this time. And I do believe he was on the verge of something great at that point. But right now he is literally fingertips away from claiming what he calls rightfully his. Hammerlock by Amber. Ace, like I was saying in the intros though. Oh, Mark is telling the fans that he's gonna kick her ass. Inverted DDT. Like I was saying, Ace, former openweight champion, which at one point was the US title. Took that title and lost it eventually to Chase Owens, who, of course, lost. Oh my God! Springboard frog splash. Chase, who lost the title eventually in a unified title match. Stomps on the back of the head. Amber drags him away from the ropes, goes for a cover. One. Goes for the European uppercut, but reversal by Amber as now Amber picks him up. Reverses the Irish whip into the buckle. Oh, kick to the gut. Roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Goes for the back elbow as Amber gets the front face lock. Reversal by Ace sends her across the ring. Back elbow attempted there in the buckle, but now Amber has him up. Right in the face of Mark Edwards, drops him on that top rope. And stop to the gut. And episode 20, we wanted the monumental occasion to be, I don't know what the word would be. We wanted it to be something so big that you would have to tune in to see it. And of course, I think we've already seen one thing that was so big you had to see it. This could be another. I mean, what could be bigger than Kinko Kishimoto dominating a matchup against Christy Redding and winning the women's championship? What could be bigger than the Lego death match, or no mat death match, sorry is what it was. Dropping the elbow on the back. What could be bigger than the Skybound Kid versus India match for the Pure Championship? this show itself has been incredible so far, and this matchup hopefully will live up to the expectation of the entire show, as Avenged are cheering on Ace Reeves from the outside. All telling her to stand up. Big drop kick from the top. Verona misses the ropes as she went straight to the floor, or to the mat, sorry. Oh, elbows to the back, elbow to the head, sorry. Oh, misses the knee strike. Turns her back around. Blue Thunder Bomb. Ace Reeves locking in a chin lock so he can take a breather and control the pace of the match. Ace picking a spot here as he goes to pick her up, but no, an arm drag. Now Amber sending Ace to the outside, which could not be a good thing for her, considering he has two basically bodyguards next to the ring. And I think she realized the situation and got straight back in, but a Falcon Arrow. TNA kick is now sends her into the ropes. Calf kick number 1. Number 2. Ducks under the lariat and into a swinging neck breaker. Goes for the grapple, but Amber shoves him off. And there's the knee strike. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. No, Ace with the jawbreaker and goes for a knee strike of his own. Moves out of the way from the kick. Oh, speaking of kicks there, sends her into the buckle with that drop kick to the back. Oh, tying her up. Rolling her over. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. From the top, moon stomp. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Handspring into the pit. No. Oh, there's a cutter. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Amber's calling to the end. Picking him up. Double axe handle. Nose line off the second one. Ducks under. Schoolboy into the enziguri into the corner. Oh. Kick to the knee. Canadian Destroyer! 1, 2, 3, it's over. Avenged, despite popular belief, did not get involved whatsoever. And Ace Reeves really did not benefit from them not helping. There you see the cutter. That Canadian Destroyer ending the matchup. as
Here is your
Amber Reed
winner,
successfully
and
defends
still
the World Championship.
Champion, Ace Amber Reed.
Congratulations to Amber as the Avenged look on in disappointment. There you have it. Still your champion. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. We'll see you in 2 weeks as we'll take a break from anything for a while. We've already discussed that in the group chat, so we'll see you in 2